Okay, when you're looking at rearranging and merging shapes on a PowerPoint slide, there's a lot of different things you want to keep in mind. One is which shape is at the bottom, which shape's at the top. Every object or shape that's added to a slide, they're stacked in the order in which they were created. So when you're merging shapes, you have to keep track of which one's on top, which one's on the bottom. And by selecting the two together, it allows you to merge them into a new, unique geographic shape that was not available in the Shapes gallery earlier. On page 25 or 35 on PowerPointB, they show you how they merged a diamond and a circle shape, which I thought was rather creative and unique to make an interesting image. So if we were going to do something like that currently with the shapes that we have here, let's go to this slide. Let's insert shapes. We're going to insert, let's say, what do we want to pick? Let's pick an oval. We'll draw an oval here. If we want to change the color, we're going to look at formatting. The shape fill, we're going to change the color of the fill to a darker blue. And then we're going to add another shape, insert another shape of a star. Let's grab a star. I know there's a star shape on here somewhere. Star, moon, hearts. Okay, here we go. The stars are down here. Stars and banners right there. We're going to draw this one over here, and we're going to fill that shape in with a real light blue. And then the outline of the shape, we're going to make it a real vibrant, bright blue. So we'll take that shape and we'll put this over here. And you see, since that shape was made after the other shape, it actually is on top. But if you go up here to the top, you can say bring forward, send backwards. Let's send that shape backwards so you can see what I'm talking about. That put it behind the oval so you can see that it's hidden now. But we'll bring it to the front. Now if we wanted to take both of those shapes and actually select them both and merge them together so they're not going to disappear, you're going to want to hold down Shift, select your first shape, then hold down Shift again, select the second shape, and then right click, and that will put them together as a group. That'll group those two shapes together, so now you've got this shape as its own entity with both pieces put together, so it's not gonna separate again. And one of the new features in PowerPoint 2013 that I really love are the crosshairs. You see the dotted lines going across the middle here. It helps you align things in alignment with spots on your PowerPoint. It makes it a lot easier to align text and images together, because in the past you've never had that capability to actually see where things were aligned on the screen except using the ruler at the top, which isn't always the easiest way to align things. Let's go back to the slides. So in editing and duplicating shapes, we've got the shape that we like. If you want to duplicate the shape, we've already grouped it together. Let's go back to that slide, and the nice thing you can do about the shape is now once you've got that, you can right click on it and go copy, and then click off and then paste. Oops, I want to get off somewhere so I'm not selecting anything. Then right click and go paste. So now I've created a second object. They're both exactly the same, and they're both grouped together, so the two shapes are formed or merged together. And then if you want to shrink this one down, the nice thing about this is you can make a variety of different shapes, a variety of different content for your PowerPoint slide. Adjust the shape, adjust the size, adjust the color, and it allows you to use the same look and feel multiple times on your slide. If you ever need to take your shapes apart, get them selected like this, right click again, whoops, get that selected, hold down Shift and right click, and then you can go up to group and you have the choice to ungroup. So now they've moved those two separately, so you can get the one shape by itself and move it off again. So that shows you about grouping and ungrouping and how to select shapes and how you can resize them. Let's go back to our slides. We're going to edit and duplicate shapes. They showed you that in the PowerPoint presentation on the text, how they duplicated that merged shape of the diamond and the circle to actually make that the focal point of the window for their text. and it looks really nice the way they've aligned it. You can see they're talking about the horizontal and vertical guidelines and the move shapes. They talked back here about grouping things together so that they can be moved together and things like that. And that's the end of this lecture.